Right now on Fox 35 News at 5.
We are now confident that she is dead.
The search for 13-year-old Maddie Soto takes a devastating turn as the prime suspect sits behind bars.
Stephan, where's Maddie? Did you hurt her?
Fox 35 was the only station there today when Stephan Stern was transferred to the Osceola County Jail.
Where was Maddie last seen? Why aren't you helping her mother and her family?
The sheriff now believes Maddie was never dropped off at school on Monday.
We believe she was already dead at that time.
Tonight, Fox 35 is live with team coverage on the search for Maddie Soto's body.
We begin with some breaking news at this hour. That search has law enforcement walking through the woods near St. Cloud at this hour. This is the view from Skyfox flying high over the scene on Noltree Road near Old Hickory Road.
Right now, the sheriff thinks the key to finding Maddie's body is by talking to people who saw this car on Monday that was in the area where they're searching now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Hannah McKenzie.
And I'm John Brown. Detectives believe Maddie Soto's body was in the car and Stephan Stern was driving around. And now they need your help. All right, take a good look once again. Here's the car. It's a silver 2010 Lincoln. Stearns was seen driving it in two areas between 1 and 2:30 p.m. near St. Cloud in Osceola County. All right, check out the map of the locations here. Reports show that he was on 192 and Old Hickory Tree Road and Noltree Road and Old Hickory Road. They believe that he had a flat tire somewhere around there and was changing it in that area. Fox 35's Manny Martinez is in the alert center with a look at the search today. Manny.
John, this video that you're about to see showing the search, a massive law enforcement present between multiple agencies. It is something to look at because you see just how thick some of that brush is that investigators are combing through. So let's show you from Skyfox one more time. And we've gotten confirmation just within the past 20 minutes, and this video is that fresh as well, that it is the city of St. Cloud, as well as Kissimmee, the Orange County Sheriff's Office, and the Osceola County Sheriff's Office. They are the four agencies that were out there investigating. They are looking for clues, looking for the body of 13-year-old Madeline Soto, and then they tell us that they will also be doing this until they find her body for the remainder of the weekend. So the St. Cloud Police Department posting online this information in regards to the prime suspect in this case, that is Stephan Stern, saying the Kissimmee Police Department is looking for anyone who may have doorbell or security camera video footage from February 26th of Stephan Stern's driving his silver Lincoln MKZ. That's that car that we have shown you now multiple times with a license plate. IYLL82, that being in the area of US 192, Noltree Road, Hickory Tree, and Old Tree in St. Cloud. And that is that area where we saw that big law enforcement presence, that just being 15, 20 minutes ago, John and Hannah. So we will stay on top of what they have found, if they have found anything, and we'll bring you any updates as we get them.
All right, thanks a lot, Manny. And Fox 35's Matt Trezza joins us live from the Orange County Sheriff's Office. So, Matt, walk us through what happened leading investigators to this search.
Yeah, well, up till this point, Orange County Sheriff deputies have been leading the search for Maddie Soto. Now they say it's a homicide investigation, and Sheriff John Mina sadly announcing that he is confident that Maddie is dead.
Last night, detectives from the Kissimmee Police Department met with Madeline's mother, and they had to tell her the very devastating news that although we have not found Madeline, we are now confident that she is dead.
Sheriff John Mina described the grisly timeline as best he could, saying deputies have proof of suspect Stephan Stern trying to cover his tracks.
We have video evidence that shows Stephan Stern discarding items in a dumpster in that apartment complex in Kissimmee at 7:35 on Monday, February 26. Detectives later recovered Madeline's backpack and her school-issued laptop from that dumpster. At 8:19, we have evidence that shows Stephan Stern returning to the complex, and Madeline was visible in that vehicle. We believe she was already dead at that time.
They say their top priority is still finding Maddie. Our cameras were rolling this morning as deputies transferred Stephan Stern to the Osceola County Jail.
Where was Maddie last seen? Why aren't you helping her mother and her family? This is a little girl. Help them find Maddie. Where is Maddie?
And the sheriff thinks that answer will be found in Kissimmee, which is why Orange County is now turning over their investigation to Kissimmee police.
And of course, the Orange County Sheriff's Office, all of our support personnel will be available and will still be assisting in this investigation.
Now, jail officials say Stearns will face a judge tomorrow morning, and meanwhile, they're asking anybody with any information that may lead to the recovery of Maddie to please give the Orange County Sheriff's Office or Crime Line a call. We're live in Orlando. Matt Trezza, Fox 35 News.
Thanks, Matt. Maddie was a student at Hunters Creek Middle School. Her classmates there are now grappling with this latest update. Fox 35's Randy Hildreth joins us live from outside the school tonight. And Randy, we heard there's going to be a prayer vigil there.
Yeah, so many people just impacted by the devastating news that we learned today. Just this morning, the school posted a digital version of her missing persons flyer on their Facebook page, again, hoping that she'd be found safe. But tonight, that hope is diminishing. In just a few hours, community members are expected to gather near Maddie's middle school for that prayer vigil, praying for more answers because, again, we still do not know where Maddie's body is. I spoke to one of the organizers. He says it's not affiliated with the school district or Maddie's family. He says it's just an opportunity for the community to come together to pray for Maddie, for her mom, and really pray for each other because so many people have been touched by this story.
We still hope for the best, and we understand that there's a grief process. And so the purpose of tonight, again, is to come together as one, to pray for closure, in this case for the mother and the family members, the community, because that's all we can pray for right now. Closure, a lot of strength and hope for the family.
Now, Orange County Public Schools Superintendent released this statement this afternoon saying, quote, "I am heartbroken to hear from the Orange County Sheriff's Office of the tragic death of our precious student, Madeline Soto. My thoughts and prayers go out to Maddie's family and her school community. To lose a child so suddenly and tragically is extremely difficult, especially for family and friends. Counselors continue to be available for any student or staff member dealing with the news. I ask that you keep the entire Hunters Creek Middle School community in your prayers as they grieve the loss of one of their own." Now, as for that vigil, it starts at 7 o'clock tonight. We will be in place bringing you the very latest. Reporting live tonight, Randy Hildreth, Fox 35 News.
Thanks, Randy. It was on Wednesday night that law enforcement named Stephan Stern as the prime suspect in Maddie's disappearance. Less than 24 hours before that, he was in the background as I interviewed Maddie's mom in her Kissimmee apartment. Stern could be seen fidgeting and cracking his knuckles as he sat behind Jen Soto.